December isn't just the end of the year, it is your runway into 2026. This is your chance to slow down, reset, and get the ball rolling on your 2026 goals before the year has even started. Instead of waiting for January 1st, we are going to start right now. Every month when I reset, or in this case, at the end of the year before I reset for the new year, I like to take time to first stop and kind of reflect on either the month or the year that has been. We want to kind of just slow down and take stock of what has happened, and not in a critical way, just in a reflective, very matter of the fact way of thinking. What worked well? What is going in your favor? What goals have you achieved? What is feeling good in your life right now? What habits, what routines are working in your favor and getting you closer to the person that you ultimately want to be? And on the flip side, what is not working? What are some habits that you've picked up that you would rather not be doing? What are some goals that you didn't achieve? What are some things or energy that you do not want to bring into 2026? And this doesn't have to be a major life audit, although it could be, and definitely the end of the year is a good time to do a life audit, but just take some time to reflect and maybe journal a little bit here as we head into December. What did you learn about? What are you proud of that you've done? What do you want less of? What do you want more of? Doing even just a brief reflection allows you to go into December with a better level of awareness as opposed to being on autopilot. Next, I like to reset my environment. When your space feels organized, clean, and calm, your mind will, in theory, be the same. Especially before the holidays, I really like to do a deep clean of everything, get all the guest rooms washed, get everything dusted, really do a thorough cleaning of my entire house. I think it's really important to do that, especially here right at either the end of November, beginning of December, before things get extra busy as they tend to do around the holidays. Like, that is stressful enough as it is. I'd rather not have the additional stress of being worried that my house is a mess. I also like to do a grocery restock at the beginning of every month just to make sure my fridge is well stocked, my pantry is well stocked, go through, make sure I get rid of anything that's expired or has gone bad. I like to do a bit of a meal prep so that everything in my kitchen is ready to go for a fresh month as well. When all of that is done, my environment feels like it's set and ready to go for the month. I feel like it just takes this mental load off of me, because if I don't take the time to do this, I feel like it's just this cloud hanging over my head that is constantly bothering me all the time. So get that off my plate before the month even begins, or right at the start of the month, so that if my life does get away from me with holiday parties and events and whatever else, it's okay because it was super clean at the start of the month. I think December is one of those months where it's really easy to let your routines and habits kind of fall away, because again, we have social plans and maybe the weather is just crappy and just there's a million things on the go leading up to the end of the year. And this month in particular, December, it's very, very easy and tempting to just say, I'll start again January 1st. But the truth is, you do not need a new year to be doing those routines and habits that you know you should. You can start right now, and I encourage you to start right now. There is zero reason you need to start for January 1st to be on your wellness and self-care game. Regardless of what time of year it is, I like to keep my wellness routines and practices fairly simple, just because I think Instagram girlies like to make it super complicated, but then I feel like I just get overwhelmed. So I like to keep it very, very simple. I have a consistent workout routine. I make sure I'm drinking lots of water. I make sure I take supplements only as needed, make sure I'm getting enough protein, fruits and vegetables, healthy fats, all that good stuff. Make sure I'm getting enough sleep. Like those are the big rocks that really matter. If we can sprinkle in the little extra things, then great, but I wanna make sure I have the basics nailed down, again, especially as we get into this busy month that is December. It's not about being perfect, it's just about staying on those solid foundational routines so that December doesn't completely go off the rails, and so you don't head into January being completely off your game and feeling like you're completely starting from scratch. We want to keep those foundational practices on the go and feeling good throughout the entire holiday season. I think one of the biggest shifts that has helped me in December is learning that I can manage my mindset. It is so easy this time of year to just slip into like holiday mode and just let like pursuit of your goals and your self-care practices and your fitness routine, just everything just kind of, again, go into like sleeper holiday mode. But the truth is you can still like enjoy the rest that you can maybe get during the holidays while still being intentional and still achieving your goals. I make sure that I have my non-negotiables. Again, I can still drink plenty of water regardless of what's going on. I try to get my workouts in first thing in the morning. So regardless of what's happening, I'm still getting my workouts in. I might sleep in a little bit because I have some time off from work, but as soon as I get up, have a breakfast, get my workout in. I'm still doing those things. I'm still resting, chilling out maybe, spending time with family, but still also being cognizant that doing my typical wellness practices is how I'm going to feel my best throughout all the chaos of these holiday get-togethers. And now is the perfect time to start implementing I wanna call it like your 2026 pre-game. And a great way to do this is to identify 1 or 2 goals that you know you want to achieve come the new year. And we're gonna start rolling towards those goals right now here in 2025 before the new year has even started, so that by the time we get to 2026, you already have some stuff in the works as to how you're going to achieve those goals. It's kind of like a soft launch for your goals, if you will. So you're gonna do research, you're gonna come up with a plan, identify the habits that you need to implement, and then start testing the waters on making those things happen here in December. We wanna start building momentum now so that once January is here, it doesn't feel overwhelming. You've kind of got stuff rolling already. The ball is rolling and you can just really kick it into high gear come the new year with those goals. And as we head into December, I do want to encourage you to chill out, enjoy a little slow time, a little intentional time. Definitely romanticize this time of year. If we're gonna romanticize any time of year, why not be during Christmas when everything just feels so festive and cozy? And I'm definitely saying this to myself, I am very bad for just letting the season pass by, and then once, the end of the year comes, I'm like kind of sad that I didn't soak up the Christmas spirit more. So definitely take the time, enjoy Christmas while it's here because it goes by very fast. Enjoy time with your family. Enjoy, hopefully, maybe taking some time off work, reflecting on the year that was, and just taking a breath before we run into the new year. And like I said, if you start showing up as the person that you want to be in 2026 now, you will be so much further ahead by the time we roll over into the new year. And to me, that's really exciting that you can it's like tricking your mind into thinking you have this like head start on yourself already by the time January 1st comes. So definitely do not wait until January 1st. Get those goals rolling now. If you don't know what goals you have, start researching, start planning, start contemplating where you want to be in 2026, what you want to do, what kind of person you want to be, and get that in the works right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe. And until next week, we will see you then. Bye.